Welcome back to Untamed Ember. I'm Dr. Misty, and today we're talking about the science of anticipation, why waiting can make pleasure even better. Thanks for joining me, and stay tuned. Hey, love. Have you ever noticed that sometimes waiting for something can make it way more delicious when you finally get it? Think about it. Waiting for your favorite food at a fancy restaurant makes it taste even better. The suspense before a first kiss can send tingles down your spine. And when you've been craving someone's touch, that moment of finally feeling it, pure fire. That's because anticipation isn't just an emotional tease. It's science. Your brain is actually wired to enjoy the buildup just as much, if not more, than the pleasure itself. So today we're breaking down why anticipation makes pleasure better, how your brain fuels the excitement, and how you can tap into it to heighten your pleasure, both in and out of the bedroom. Let's dive in. So here's the deal. Pleasure doesn't just happen in the moment. It starts in the mind first. Your brain actually thrives on the tension between wanting something and finally getting it. This all comes down to dopamine, your brain's reward chemical. Dopamine isn't just about pleasure, it's about motivation. It's the rush you feel when you're excited for something that's about to happen. That's why the anticipation of pleasure can be even more exciting than the actual moment of release. Let's put this in real-world terms. Why does the slow burn of a romance novel feel so satisfying? Because the buildup keeps your brain engaged. Why does teasing, whether it's playful banter, a lingering touch, or you'll just have to wait and see text, feel so good? Because it keeps your brain on high alert, craving more. Why do cliffhangers in TV shows drive us wild? Because the waiting keeps the dopamine flowing. Your brain loves a little suspense. The key is learning how to use it to your advantage. Now, anticipation isn't just mental, it's physical too. This is where sensory play comes in. Playing with sensation and contrast can heighten pleasure because it delays gratification in the best way possible. Let's talk about some ways this works. Sensory deprivation. Have you ever noticed that when one sense is taken away, the others become way more intense? This is why things like blindfolds or closing your eyes can make touch feel electric. Your brain has to fill the blanks, making every touch more vivid. Teasing and contrast. Light touches before deep pressure, a whisper before a moan, gentle strokes before firm grips. The contrast between sensations makes your body crave more. Waiting makes it better. Ever tried stopping right before the peak and then waiting just a little longer? That pause is like turning up the volume on pleasure. Your brain goes wild with anticipation, and when the release finally happens, explosive. Bottom line, the longer the tease, the stronger the pleasure. Okay, let's nerd out for a second. Here's what's happening in your brain when you're waiting for pleasure. When you're excited for something, your brain releases dopamine, which creates a high that keeps you hooked on the anticipation. The longer you wait, within reason, the more dopamine builds up, meaning that when you finally get to what you've been craving, your brain rewards you with an even bigger hit of pleasure. In one study, researchers found that people who anticipated a reward before receiving it actually showed higher levels of dopamine than those who got the instant reward, meaning the buildup is often more exciting than the payoff. So, when we say the tease is just as good as the touch, it's not just a saying, it's science. All right, let's talk about how to take this knowledge and use it. Play with the buildup. Instead of rushing to the good part, try drawing things out. Slow movements, delayed gratification, and teasing touches can make pleasure so much more intense. Flirty texting and storytelling. Send a message that hints at what's coming, but don't give it all away. Create a little mystery and let that anticipation build. Engage in your senses. Soft lighting, music, certain scents. Everything you do to engage the senses ahead of time can heighten the experience when it happens. Try the pause method. Right before the peak, pause. breathe. Wait just a moment longer. Notice how your body responds. Then when you go all in, want to challenge yourself? Try waiting 5 minutes longer than usual and see how it changes the experience. All right, love. So next time you're craving something, don't rush it. Let the anticipation build. Savor the tease, because waiting, it just makes the pleasure even sweeter. So here's a question for you. Have you ever noticed that waiting makes something feel better? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I love hearing about your experiences. Are you craving more? Come join the Untamed Ember community, where we explore all things pleasure, sensuality, and reclaiming what turns you on your way. You can also check out my latest book, What If Your Turn-Ons Aren't Really Yours? And don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. You don't want to miss next week's episode. See you next time, love. Stay untamed.